Hey everybody, how's it going today? My name is John and I am your crypto security advisor. So today I want to talk about a little bit of a different topic. I want to talk about the people that you keep around you. Now, it's often been said that you are the average of the 5 people that you keep closest to you. And that would most likely be correct on average, right? And we want to make sure that the people around us actually have good intentions, not only for us, but for others and our community that we're involved in. And the reason for this is because we develop good or bad habits depending on the people that we keep around. And obviously, we want to keep around really good people, people with good high morals, ethics, standards, that act and walk in integrity, are not going to lie, cheat, or steal. And speaking of stealing, this is where I want to get into today's topic. When we dive into crypto, as I was talking about previously in a previous video, about the Fight Club rules. Once you talk about crypto, you can't go back. And so you'll most likely be talking about crypto with your friends and family. Now, family you can't really control, but friends, however, you can, in terms of their involvement in your life. And so you want to make sure that you have high quality people around you. And just simply for the fact that if you're keeping people that are manipulative around you, or occasionally they steal or they lie to certain people, you want to be very careful about that, because if they're going to do that to somebody else, they'll most likely do that to you someday down the line. And so when we're talking about crypto, we want to do what's called operational security. We want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves operationally on the day-to-day stuff. So for example, I wrote this in my book. It's right there. It's called The Citadel, How to Secure Your Crypto. One of the things I talk about in there is we have various controls that we put in place every day that we don't actually know that keep us secure. So for example, when we leave the house every day, we lock the door. When we have our phone, we make sure we lock it with a PIN or Face ID or some sort of biometric, right? And the reason for that is actually quite simple, right? We don't want people stealing our stuff, breaking in and stealing our stuff. And we also don't want people logging in and snooping on the various apps and messaging and photos and videos that we have. So similarly, we can do that with operational security in general, right? And one of those components is the friends that you keep around. So let's say I'm talking about cryptocurrency to a specific friend of mine, and let's just say this friend is hard up for cash. And this guy knows I have crypto. First off, he's going to know that I have money. Second off, he's most likely going to ask me in a roundabout way, like most manipulative people do, about, oh, I'm on hard times and you seem to be doing very well. Do you think you could spare X amount of money? Or rent's coming up and I'm a little bit short this month. Do you think I could borrow a few $100s and I will pay you back on my next paycheck? Don't do it. No matter how good of a friend they are, don't do it. It means they are irresponsible with their cash, irresponsible with their money. There are a billion ways to make money, to save money. And if your friend doesn't have enough foresight to recognize, oh, rent occurs every month, and every month I gotta pay it, it's not a surprise, then you should reconsider who you have around. And eventually this will get to a point where they might actually steal from you. They might actually find out your seed phrase. They might coerce you into doing something that you don't want to do. And this is why we want to keep very healthy friends around us. So this is just good practice. A lot of times people can be unaware of the people that have influence on their lives. But not only this, it's also really hard to set up boundaries. And so I recommend a book. It's called Boundaries, funny enough. And it walks you through a fantastic way on how to set healthy boundaries. And boundaries are not just for other people and yourself, but they're actually the best way to have healthy relationships with people. So I recommend that book. But that's all I wanted to talk to you about today. Keep good friends around. And if you don't have good friends around, maybe start distancing yourself from those that are not that great for you. And I would highly encourage you to find a like-minded community of people, especially in crypto. There's some fantastic people I recommend. Especially if you go to my recommended channels list. I recommend 3 or 4 channels at this moment. One is Dollar Cost Crypto, the other one's Cultivate Crypto, then there is Crypto Boogie, and then DGen Roundtable. Everyone is fantastic there, and there's a whole community that will want to help you succeed. So anyways, I will leave you at that, and I hope you guys take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.